Hello? Is the microphone on? Is
She's
this thing on?
crazy, man. Is this
Hey,
thing?
what's
Who
the
said that?
what song was
Who
that? Was
said
I think
that?
was that Aaliyah?
Was
Turn
it
my music
Aaliyah?
up or something like that. Or somebody, it was on one of them songs in the beginning.
I can't
I know
remember.
the chick said like turn my microphone on or somewhat. Is my
Like,
microphone
hello,
on?
hello, is this
Yeah.
thing on?
I think it was Aaliyah, bro. I think
Okay.
it was Aaliyah. Yeah.
I know it's somebody with a soft voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I remember. Somebody with a soft voice.
Yeah. I wanna say it was Aaliyah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on the limb and say it was her.
Well, what this? Episode 6, 7?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, 6, 7. Okay. Well, this is another episode, everybody. Some of that podcast. We coming to you early, but when y'all get this, it'll probably be like a Wednesday or Thursday. But
Yep.
we doing a pod on this Monday. I got it's gonna be a different type of pod tonight because I got a lot of stuff going on. People, it's a big week, people, for me and my family. But we'll talk about it on the next episode. But right now, and when everybody hear this episode, just please keep my families in prayers, especially my wife. Keep them in your prayers. Next week we'll be back, and hopefully we'll have nothing but good reports. So
Sure.
I'm Coach Mo. We got Tease over there.
Yo, yo.
And we ready to rock this somewhat condensed pod, but we gotta put the content out because we love the people.
Yeah, and the people love us, and we love y'all back.
We love the people, y'all. We love the people.
Yes, we do.
So, Tease, first, Tease, go ahead and give your prayers and condolences to the people in Mississippi.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to send prayers to the people in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. I think it was a little bit of Alabama as well, but Rolling
Hmm.
Fork, my auntie, she had actually posted in our family chat that our great grandmother she lived there. When she was alive, she lived in Rolling Fork, and man, it's almost like, bro, that whole town is basically gone. Like
Dang.
it's like it is really really bad. I think the last
Hmm.
time I checked, it was like 20 something people dead
Mm.
and a bunch of people still missing. So it's really devastating right now. So
Hmm.
prayers to the people who were affected by those tornadoes over the weekend. And if you know anybody down there, definitely check on your family. Your
Yep. Yep.
friends down there. It's just unfortunate, bro, because this is like a home thing, and I ain't seen, when there was stuff going on with Ukraine and everything else, they'll have like, prayers for Ukraine, prayers for, France, but I haven't seen a lot of people concerned about, what's going on here. And I know it's because of Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi
Yeah.
is not on everybody's radar. I would not live there either. You know what I'm saying? But that's the unfortunate part too, is because it's a bunch of the area that was hit is probably, they said, some of the poorest people in the country, not just Mississippi,
Wow.
country.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you know how they do. We don't do our poor good here. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, prayers to those people down in Mississippi and Alabama.
Yeah. Prayers to all those people.
Alabama as well on my daddy's side. So yeah. So
I saw on Twitter like the damage to that town in Mississippi. Like I just can't. I just again, it's weird. Tornadoes fascinate me. They've always fascinated me throughout my
mhm,
whole life. Just how much destruction they can cause, in about like a minute, 90 seconds.
right.
How much destruction that they can cause. But that town is just destroyed,
Hmm.
just completely destroyed. And I always say like them people ain't gonna never recover because their houses are gone, their cars are gone, their land is gone. It's
Memories.
memories gone. It's like these people have to basically start over,
Hmm.
start from scratch. Literally, they starting from scratch.
Hmm.
And again, it's a natural disaster, and there's really nothing that they can do about it. No matter, I mean, the only thing people always say, well, at least you still have your life. Well, I get
Yep.
that, but at the same time, like people have so much in their memories, their pictures, like their houses, everything, and it's just completely destroyed. And like I feel bad. I feel for them people.
in 10 seconds, bro. That's the thing. Tornadoes are quick, and they quick and do a bunch of damage. So you
Yep,
can your whole house can be gone from a category 5 tornado going through your house in 20 seconds.
20 seconds, and
And
then
that's crazy.
and in the midst of all that destruction, there's also times where the tornado would miss your house,
Absolutely right. It
miss you
goes back up.
completely.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just that's why it's always been fascinating to me with tornadoes. Like every time there's a tornado dot, every time there's like something
Mhm.
about tornadoes, like I literally have to stop and watch because it's just it amazes me how like the inside of a tornado, at the top of it is daylight,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you got the funnel with all the destruction,
Mhm.
the wind. Like it's just
Mhm.
crazy. But
They
I
I
pray for
always I'm sorry, bro.
no, I
Yeah.
was just gonna say I'm just praying for them people, man. Like them little towns like that, it's just hard for them to come back.
It is. It is. I was the same way. Like when it's even though like we in the city, um,
Hmm.
I used to, but every time it was like a tornado warning, I would be just as scared because I'm like,
Hmm.
even though we never experienced it, but because we like in the city limits, but at the same time, I think just recently a tornado just dropped maybe in LA. I
Yeah,
think.
right in a suburb of LA. It starts with
Yeah.
it starts with the name. The name of the city was an M, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the suburb. It's
So
in
I
the
mean,
suburb.
and I'm
Yep.
like in the suburbs, so I'm just like,
Hmm.
when those alarms go off, you gotta take them seriously.
Hmm.
And
You
I
do.
hope,
You gotta take them seriously.
especially that town down there, a lot of people live in like trailer homes, and not
Yeah.
trailer homes. People think trailer homes are just like vehicle homes that are like trash. Like they not like what you think. They really developed. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what it used to. It's
Right.
not like it is made of cheaper material, but they are like it don't look like just it. They have bathrooms and running.
Yeah.
It's really it's developed, so it's not like what they think it is. So it's a real house. So a lot of those
Hmm.
houses are just like that, or like one level houses. So hopefully, I don't know if many of them have like storm shelters, like inside the
Hmm.
house or like a room that they
Hmm.
put up. Or hopefully, that I couldn't live down south without having that, bro.
No.
I
No, I
couldn't
couldn't
trust.
either.
I couldn't do. I have to have like a room that was built just for storms because yeah, it's too scary.
Some people have where they have on their property on their land where they have a thing they actually go down into the ground.
Yeah,
It's
storm
like a
tellers.
storm shelter. They have those.
Mhm.
I know in some of those tornado driven areas.
Yeah,
My grandma and them, like, they live in this city called Brownsville in Tennessee, and it's all flat land, and they have major storms,
yeah,
and I couldn't live down there during those storm times because
yeah,
I mean it get real dark, it get real windy. It's
mhm,
nothing but flat land. It's like
mhm.
it can happen at any time. But
Yeah,
I remember, like, my uncle used to tell me, like, they had like this long ditch up and down the road, and he used to say, if there's a tornado, you got to lay in that ditch and hold on to
yeah,
this thing,
yeah,
and because he was like the tornado is gonna jump. I
yeah,
was like, what? Like, he just, man, he just. I said, you know what? I'll never go down there again during
yeah.
storm season.
That just happened. I saw a clip that was in my feed from YouTube when that happened. It was a family that was on in an RV, and they
Hmm.
had put up on side of the road. Tornado was coming. They ran out the RV, got the dogs, and they got in the ditch on
Yep,
the side, and that and into the till it went over, and that saved their life.
yep. That's what my uncle said. He
Yeah,
said that's how they was taught. That's what you're supposed to do. And it's like, then he was telling me, like, if you can't get outside, go jump in the bathtub.
yeah, go in your bathtub.
Go
Yeah,
in your bathtub and stay in the bathtub. I'm like, wow, like,
bro,
it's
this
just
guy said that
it's.
too. This guy that was interviewing on from Mississippi, he said
Hmm.
that when he think he said he checked the windows or something to see if it was coming. And he
Hmm.
said he did, and so only thing he said he could do was just jump in his tub, and it still destroyed his house. But he said
Hmm.
after, like the walls fell in on him, but he lived to talk about it. So
He survived. Yeah, he survived. And
yeah,
the thing, and it's always, you're sad because it's not only do people houses get destroyed, but people lose their life. That's
Mhm.
sad. They find people crushed inside
In
their
the
homes. You know what I mean? Like, they find people crushed in a car. it's just sad, man. It's sad, but
And they
I.
pets, I'm a fur. I got a fur baby, so I'm
Mhm.
if it's a storm, my cat getting in the tub with me. Sorry,
Yeah,
ain't
yep.
no leaving my cat. If it's a storm, if it's a tornado or whatever, it's a fire. She coming with me.
I saw before we move on. I saw a video clip on YouTube. Like the tornado had hit. This guy, he had a dog. Um, so the rescue people, you know how they do. They come and try to find any survivors. It
Hmm.
was so sad. They came upon his house. It had collapsed, but the dog was still alive. And do you know that dog would not leave his owner?
Yeah,
He kept licking his face, and he was
yeah.
whimpering.
So sad. Yeah,
I almost cried, man,
yeah.
like
I would cry.
because for that simple fact, that dog, I feel like that dog knew his owner died. Like I really felt like he knew that, and he
Well,
was sad.
so dogs can sense that. So
Yep.
why when people that have um a lot of dogs that are trained to be to do for assisted living. So people
Mhm.
that maybe have seizures and stuff like that, like
Mhm.
it's they can be trained, bro. So like if they feel your heartbeat going down, that
Mhm.
they'll go get your medicine, they'll go get your water bottle. Like this one
Mhm.
dog, I was amazing. My mama had showed us the dog went to the refrigerator, got the
Mhm.
water, went to get her medicine, and she needed it. And he pushed her down and he sat down till she had epilepsy, and he sat
Oh.
until she calmed down because he was
Mhm.
trying to do that. So if you train that to like if you have a dog and they're trained and dogs are they're very conscious, so they can feel like okay he's dead, but it be so sad and those dogs get depressed too. Like
They
sometimes
get depressed. Yep.
I've seen like they had put a dog down because I think after his owner passed, he stopped eating,
Mhm.
he stopped going to the bathroom and stuff, and so they
Mhm.
just putting him down because he was just depressed. He couldn't. I think he was with the owner for like 17 years. They both was old, but
Dogs smart, man. They
yeah,
they they smart, man.
yeah,
They are so smart. Like they got dogs out there like they can like with cancer patients,
hmm,
they can sniff it. Like it's dogs are smart. It is crazy how smart dogs are.
yeah. People train dogs to do bad things, but
Hmm.
you can train them to do great things too.
That's a
So
good point. That's a good point.
yeah, yeah.
So it's been some news that I kind of like stayed away from this week because it was allegations, and when it comes to allegations, sometimes I just read it and then I just go, oh, okay. Because, when it comes to allegations, a lot of times there's that initial wave of like the first day or the first 6 hours where everybody got an
Hmm.
opinion, blah, blah, blah. But then sometimes the next day or hours later, there'll be another report that'll refute those allegations. So basically, if a lot of people, if you don't know, if you've been under a rock the last 48 hours, Jonathan Majors, Letitia's favorite actor, was
Definitely one of
accused
my favorites.
was accused of uh, some assault charges, assault allegations with a female. I don't know if it's confirmed that it was his girlfriend or not. I still don't know because, like I said, I just read it. I ain't really read no other details about it. I guess this assault occurred in New York.
Yeah.
Um, um, so I know it hit the internet. What, Friday, Saturday, whatever it was, Saturday night or whatever. I think it hit the net.
Saturday.
And
I think
people,
Saturday, bro.
had their opinions about.
I think we lost you, bro.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Then
we back.
then I then I then I think like a few hours later or the next day it came out. His defense lawyer said that these allegations are completely false, and um, the evidence will show that it's false. Then apparently the young lady, her statement was recanted. So I mean, all I'm gonna say is that sometimes we do have to wait on all the details when it comes to allegations, because eventually the truth will come out. Eventually, and there will be
Or maybe it
a
won't.
lot, or maybe it won't, or maybe it won't. Or and then sometimes, we I get how it looks because he is everyone's new favorite darling or new favorite actor. So when the allegations hit the net, everybody was like, "Oh my God, why him? I don't believe it." Or you know, but again, we don't know exactly what happened, and I know that some army campaign dropped him from the campaign with the commercial or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now he's got a big deal with Marvel. People talking about what is Marvel gonna do, but again, they have to wait just like us. I feel like in
Mm-hmm.
terms of finding out what's true and what's not,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, if the evidence shows that he didn't do it, then everybody owes him an apology.
Mm-hmm.
And if it comes out that he did do all this, then yeah, the public scrutiny should be warranted. But if he didn't do it, the people still got to say, you know what, we apologize, whatever. Because what happens is public perception and these type of things, a person can never come back for it, even if they did do it. No, what I was saying is that public perception, even if he gets exonerated, it's hard to come back from. You know that, Tease.
It's hard to come back. It's damn near impossible to come back if you're black. And it's not even like to even do a black card, but it's just a racist card. But it's just a reality. And we live in dangerous,
Yeah.
dangerous times where you are proven guilty first, right? Before proven
Mm-hmm.
innocent. And so
Mm-hmm.
you got people that have already, because people are stupid. The internet is dumb because they really look at characters that you play and think like that's you. But
Mm-hmm.
um some of the comments I heard, like, and some things I seen, Twitter is already crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
some of the guys, because so many women fell in love with Jonathan Majors after Creed and uh this new movie he got coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Just how he looks, whatever now for what he got built for that movie. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like dudes in the comments on like Shade Room or like stuff saying like ain't that Shaw King or
Except y'all king.
like stuff like that. And
Hey,
then
wow.
there was like ladies who were saying stuff like well, he don't like black girls anyway, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that.
so what we doing today, like dismissing it. And so we
Yeah,
live in a
yeah.
society that we a bunch of internet warriors, but it's dangerous, bro, because that's a celebrity. But while you're
Mm-hmm.
dismissing saying he don't like black girl, it don't matter if you like black or white girls. When it comes to black male presence and the scrutiny that matters, like you said, it's damn near they can't reverse that. And so if
Nope.
that was your son or your daddy, you wouldn't be saying what we doing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because this is serious stuff. And then when I read it, like when they released what was the initial supposedly from the police report, when it said that they got
Mm-hmm.
into an argument in the car, she tried to get his phone and she said
Mm-hmm.
he used the open hand to slap her and he put his hand around her neck. When I hear stuff like that, okay, it's purposeful stuff where you trying to say it's like it's dangerous, and I don't want to disrespect to no white ladies, but this is stuff that I it has been a common theme for white tears from white ladies and exaggeration when it comes to black male interactions for things like that has put people in jail and has caused people to die. And so while she may say, oh yeah, let's just, like you said, let's just say something happened and he didn't say that. So the media gonna say, well, you said that they're always gonna put the domestic violence label on him no matter what, because she said that.
Absolutely.
They can see the video and it proves that she that nothing that he didn't do anything to her, and they
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna still you know blame him in some sense for that, right?
Yep. Yep.
just saw that with Michael Irvin. When Michael Irvin was when Michael Irvin when they at the hotel situation,
Mm-hmm.
and the lady said that he was assaulted, he sexually harassed her.
Sexually harassed her.
The video came out. The video
Mm-hmm.
showed that they had a 2-minute interaction. He touched her arm, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was, she was trying to interact with him. Like she
Mm-hmm.
went after him. She was trying to be in his direction to come in contact with him. He wasn't trying to come in contact with her. But the media is not going to say that. And even from that case, people were still making excuses. Well, we don't know what they said. He could have said something inappropriate to her, but that's not what the report said. The report was released that he sexually harassed her, he was touching her, he was all, he fondled her, all this kind of stuff was put on there, and that kind of interaction didn't even happen. So, it's messed up, all around. I hope it's not true. If it's true, he get what he get. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when it comes to dealing with white ladies in the media, like, I'm sorry, like, it's always a pause, because every time something happened, even in an interaction, like, that's even how the term Karen came about. Because soon
That's
as
how it started.
they
Yeah.
call the police, and it's just like, you
Yep.
know, um, he touched me. I'm on, because they know that no matter what, if you say a black male is gonna, and they know this, and they've said this stuff on camera, like, it's a black male. They start with that so they can put on alert that for the cops to come, but it's a black male, and that's gonna make everybody, terror, and scared for whatever reason, which is
Mm-hmm.
beyond me, because black men have not gone around the globe harassing people. And and white ladies, have this idea that, black men were not raping white ladies during slavery.
No.
We all got white names
No.
because white slave owners was raped with our grand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand that, but
But I hate. See, this is. You see what they did to Nate Parker.
yeah, every time something that
The media got him up out of here.
But Nate Parker had a case. It was and he won it, and they still. But you
Mm-hmm.
know
Mm-hmm.
what? That started around what, bro? When he was releasing Birth of a
That
Nation.
movie, that
Yeah,
movie, and they got him up out of here.
yeah.
I don't see. My thing is the media right now. Like I said, if it's not true about Jonathan Majors, the media and everybody else is pushing it like it's true. And I don't think it's true. All I was saying is if the media needs to build Jonathan Majors back up, just like they crushed him when
They're
all
not.
these allegations came down. That'd be my whole issue. Like y'all basically smear a person, y'all basically form y'all opinions, and then all other people form their opinions based upon the story. But it's never, ever,
Based upon the
ever a
allegation.
retraction. Right, allegations. It's never, ever, well, Nate Parker, well, not Nate Parker, Jonathan Majors was found that those allegations was unfounded and not true. Then
Yeah,
they leave it just like that.
yeah. Well, it
That's
sounded like
it.
to me, when I first heard the story and the details they was given, like I was saying about the slap and all that, and about the phone, it sounds like a conversation. It sounded like she got mad about somebody texting him. She tried to get the phone, and they probably had a tussle or whatever. And for whatever reason, the initial report still said that the cab dropped her off, and he went
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. And I feel like they said that he was leaving the bar, which to me means they probably was both drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And if this lady was drunk and acting a fool, which we've seen how people act when they drunk and acting stupid, like, she probably was drunk, and then when she
Yeah.
came to, that's why she recanted. Like, I didn't sat here and told this whole ass story, and probably wasn't even realizing that you in the cab, they got a camera.
Yeah.
There ain't too many cabs without a camera now. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Facts.
gonna come out
Facts.
eventually, or it may not come out eventually, but right now his lawyers said they got video footage, they got eyewitnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like you said,
Mm-hmm.
as fast as that they tore him down, they're not gonna build him up that way. So
Yep.
hold on,
What
because
up, Gigi? What's going on, Gigi?
get down.
But again, like I, for just because it's a dude that I think is real promising in this uh, major motion picture entertainment industry. I hope none of this is true, and I hope everything get the truth comes out. That's what I want. I want the truth to come out, and I hope he good. But this is also a lesson too. This is a lesson that
It's a lesson to make sure you don't date an idiot.
I was just gonna say that don't date an
Black or
idiot.
white, don't date an idiot.
Don't date an idiot.
That's
And
what
because
Denzel Washington and Samuel Jackson always say.
yep,
You ain't never heard Denzel or Samuel Jackson in the media for stupid stuff, but they always say when
never,
they picking a
never.
mate, they always say you better get your woman that got your back,
Yep.
that got you,
Amen.
and not somebody that's going to do stuff like this, that's so
Yep.
drunk and out of that if that's the case, that work that's gonna be so emotionally elevated that they do something like this that could ruin your whole career and they can't back that up.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
who your mate you choose counts. So
Yeah. You choose carefully and wisely.
yeah, choose carefully.
Yep. Um. Moving on. Now the other thing that happened this over the weekend. I think it was over the weekend. This was wild. I wake up. I think I wake up Sunday morning, and then I see I'm scrolling on Facebook. I see that there's some video of a man and a woman arguing. They husband and wife. They're arguing on Facebook Live, and then all of a sudden, at the end of the Facebook Live, she shoots him,
Yeah, I saw that.
kills him dead. So I'm sitting there. I'm thinking to myself, like, who wants to see this video? Like, who wants to see that? Who
Right,
wants to watch? Who wants to watch pretty much a murder?
right,
Like, who wants to hear that?
right.
Then on Twitter, they got it. That somebody, that video is shared, and then like, so I watched it. I'm listening to it because clearly they having an argument. Clearly, her mom there in the midst of all that. They're arguing about whatever. I know there's some other story about that she found out that he was gay, and that's what they was arguing about.
The
And
people
he
were
was
saying
getting
that's not true.
see that. See what I'm saying? See
The
what I'm
people that
saying?
lived there was saying that she was they posted a string of things of posts that she made over the last couple few days that she was
Hmm.
trying to embarrass him.
So she's trying to embarrass him.
Yeah.
Now, when you listen to the video, clearly the brother is not the aggressor.
Oh yeah.
He he's literally trying to leave,
Mm-hmm.
but you can clearly see she's steady instigating. She's steady putting her hands on him, steady being confrontational. And at the
Mm-hmm.
very end, it is a tussle. So the phone drops, but it's
Mm-hmm.
still recording. Then you hear her say some words. You hear the mama in the background say something, and all of a
Mama
sudden
was
you
saying
hear
she was being kind of stupid too, instead of de-escalating.
that mama. I'm gonna get it back to that because uh, I don't know about. I know the mamas and aunties I grew up with, they would have handled that
Yeah.
immediately. But at the end of the video, you hear a gunshot. You hear a gunshot and you hear a scream. Now she tells the police she didn't know the gun was loaded,
She lying.
and she tells the police that she didn't mean to shoot him.
Another lie.
Now, after hearing reading all that again, that's more trauma that I'm ingesting only because I got to sit here and talk about this. But the bottom line is here's a woman that's about to go underneath the jail, go to jail, life gone. She kills somebody, supposedly her husband, his life gone. Two lives ruined, two families ruined just like that. But again, she's on Facebook Live. Why do we do stupid shit like that? Why do we always have to go live?
Because bro, we are in a media obsessed. Social media is like a drug. I've said it several times on the show where doctors have made the comparison to the high that people brains react to as far as getting likes and getting attention from social media is the equivalent to someone getting a hit off the pipe. So it's a
Boom.
drug and it's an
Yep.
addiction. And so
Mm-hmm.
what you get, if you got addiction, you have to feed your addiction. So what you got to do more and more stuff to, you know, Gigi, you got to get down, man.
These you got opinions.
She better sit her little mulatto butt down.
I hear her too. I hear her.
Hold, I gotta pause y'all for a second.
Gigi like this some bull. Like what's going on, man? Why you don't show me no love?
See what happened, y'all, when we record on Monday.
Yep.
When we record out of our norm.
Yep.
um,
Yep.
as I was saying, these people are like they're addicted to the attention, and these people are mentally challenged because
Hmm.
for you to do this and do it in front of your kids, you just have no emotional, you are out of touch with reality. If you kill your kid's father, so not only do your kids not have a father no more, no kids don't have a mother anymore. And the damage that that's gonna do to them kids, I felt so, I just can't, I just don't understand how you can just be that worked up, where you can be worked up, you can say mean things, and and don't to go so far as to violence and to go so far as to kill somebody.
Hmm.
I don't get that type of anger. And if you, to me, that's not a one time thing, bro. You've displayed that before.
Yeah. I
And,
mean,
and you
yeah.
can tell a gun that has been a loaded gun feels different than a gun with no bullets in there. So to say you didn't know was nothing in there, she's lying.
Yeah. I
Unless
don't.
she just had one in there.
I. I. I don't. You know what? This is gonna be interesting. What her defense is gonna be.
She don't have no defense. She needs to go to jail. She needs to die in jail. And I'm sorry, like I don't feel sorry for her. I don't care if she's on you every day of the week. Leave.
Yeah.
I never understood why people like, if somebody cheating on you and or somebody don't want to be with you no more. I have never tried to fight somebody to stay with me. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
I mean, like, will it hurt my feelings? Sure, but what am I gonna beg? And almost what I need to say, we're gonna move on. Like me
Yeah.
trying to you because you're that's just off. That's just like those are brain cells that are no longer working because I just don't understand like how you get that mad. And if anything, if you're that mad and you see your kids and that doesn't change your response, she needs to be in jail. She needs to die
She
in jail.
do. She
She don't
do.
get it all. That means your brain is not functioning at the level it should be because ain't no way you kill this man and then in front of your kids and you just feel nothing about it because he cheating on you.
That's how I feel. I feel like she don't deserve to see the light of day, man.
And that's because people post their relationships on the internet. They post their
Hmm.
everything. They post when they break up. They post when they get together. And you so obsessed with reactions from people. It's just like they not in reality anymore. They have
Not
lost
reality.
reality. Like
True.
the internet is not real, but they don't know that.
True. That's true. That's
They don't
facts.
know that. That's just like completely off to me. But rest in
But
peace to that man. And I
yep.
feel I
Rest in
pray
peace to
for
that
those.
man. I hope his family get justice.
I hope so too, bro.
Because I don't give a shit what nobody say. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve
No,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like the thing is if you felt that uh you know I just don't understand. Like if he was that bad of a person, I don't even understand why you want to be with him still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it takes all of that, just it's like, what are we doing here? Like, take your L and move on.
And again, no matter no matter what, in that moment, going by what we just saw, it wasn't like he was beating her ass
Yep.
or trying to
You just
kill
trying
her.
to leave.
He
You just
he
trying to
was
leave.
he was trying to leave. You clearly hear him say, "I just want to get my things and get out of here."
Yep.
You clearly hear him saying that,
Mm-hmm.
and you
You
hear
don't
the
have no control.
and you hear the mama in the background telling her to calm down, leave him alone.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just again, once again, man, our people, man, it's our people. We just sometimes we just so self-inflicting,
Yeah.
like even beyond like that extreme, but like other shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's sad, bro. Because
it's
it's
sad, man.
this ain't the only person
Fucking
we've seen guys get on live and kill the baby mama. Just
yeah,
last too, just to mention before we move on, like that, the guy, 24-year-old, killed his
strangled her.
own daughter, on FaceTime because he's trying to get the password to mama phone.
Yep.
what are we doing here? What is going on?
Well,
What is going on that you killed your baby, your flesh and blood. You killed your child because so you can hurt her. That is just insane.
listen,
It's
I
insane.
don't, I don't believe nobody has the power to determine if you can live or die. I only believe that comes from God. But let me just say this: I really hope that they don't waste taxpayers' money with his
He gotta
trial.
go. He gotta go.
Like literally, like I don't know what state he in, but if they do have a death penalty, bro, gotta go.
He gotta go.
He gotta go
He gotta go.
because that
He's
shit, that's just demonic.
yep.
That shit what he did is sick. And over a phone password, over a fucking phone password, you gonna kill this baby.
Right. If you think she cheating on you, why you wanna be with her? Move on.
Listen, if she cheating on you, she busting it open, that's just her. What the baby don't got nothing to do with it, bro. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
A two
And
year old.
and I hope them niggas in jail
I
have
hope they
something for him too.
I hope
I hope
they
they
bust.
do.
I hope they bust his ass every day. And I ain't talking about whipping his ass. I hope they in his booty hole every day. No Vaseline. That's what I hope. I hope he has to endure that every day. That's
Every
what I
day.
do. I do because how in the world, like, and then like when dudes be saying like crazy dudes be like, I seen something on the it was either on the ID channel, a similar situation. He wasn't on Facebook Live. I think he was on the phone. He tried to kill the mama, but before he killed her, he killed all four of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
But she actually survived.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to live where he killed all four of her kids in front of her. And he said, he you made me do this.
Nah.
No, she didn't.
Nah, bro.
No,
Nah.
she didn't. You're a
Nah.
nut. You should be
I
in
ain't
the
buying that.
and the first time, and the thing was, turned out, bro, that he had been in jail 20 years before, I think, for murder
Damn.
or manslaughter, but he lied and said he was in jail. He had went to jail for something else, like drugs or something.
Damn. He
He said
did 20-year bid. Damn.
I don't know if it was 20 years, but he had been in jail before, but it was for manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
So he had killed somebody
Okay.
before. Yeah. But he said she knew he went to jail, but he told her it's for like drugs.
See, them type of dudes don't deserve no like you kill kids. Like I see, I have
He
an
killed
issue
four.
when you hurt kids. I don't really have no sympathy for you. I don't have no feel sorry for you. None of that. You need rehab. You need to be rehabilitated. Forgiveness. I don't have that when it comes to kids
Right.
because to me, kids are innocent.
Yeah.
They don't they innocent.
Have
Like they
nothing to do
don't
with this.
have nothing to do with any of that. And for people who kill kids and hurt them, bro, I just feel like but you deserve to be under the jail
Yep.
or die. That's just me.
I think you should die. That's
That's
just
just
me.
me.
I think you should die because I don't understand how that's when they be trying to say like somebody made them do that. Like nobody made
No,
you do that. You have no control over your
mm-mm.
emotions. You have
Nope.
no brain cells left. And so you know what? You
You an
know,
evil
some people
motherfucker.
just some
That's
people,
what you
bro.
are.
I, like you say, I do believe God is the only person that should be able to tell you, who should be able to control life or death. But people like that, I be like, they just gotta go. Like if you are someone who's already showed like
You gotta go.
if
Fuck
you've
that.
already if you've already showed that you can't control your emotions and you will use a child to get back at somebody, you're it's no repairing that kind of mentality.
No, you don't deserve to be here no more. I'm
No,
sorry.
you gotta go. And I
Sorry,
mean,
man.
if as a mother, like I would take my chances. Like if he's somebody that displayed that to me, and the first time somebody said, I know it's like easy to say until you're in a situation.
Yeah, I get it.
I hope that I never have to deal with that. But I hope if I deal with that, I hope my brain says to kill him before he
Hmm.
kills your kids.
Before he kills your kids.
Sorry, maybe
That's right.
I'm putting myself in jail before I get there. But I hope
That's
I
right.
never have to deal with that. But if I deal with that, I'm not gonna let you kill my kids first.
And we hear so much about this
You're not
shit.
gonna do that.
These dudes shaking the kid to death
Yeah, you gotta
and
watch
and
you have
and
on your
and
kids.
and beating on the kid because he wouldn't stop crying. Well, that's what the fuck they do.
Yep.
Is cry.
Yep.
I hate that shit, boy. That's why I be like when they go to jail, I be hoping them niggas be waiting on him at the door.
Oh, they gonna be in there waiting on them at the door.
I be hoping that, man, waiting
Oh
on him.
yeah, they're gonna be waiting on them at the door. Just like literally like the guy on Scare Straight.
Yes.
I'll wait for you at the door.
I'm waiting for you at the door. You look dusty.
You look dusty and your hair's uneven. It's a real thing. And yeah, they're gonna he deserve. And
Yeah, he
this
deserves
boy 24 years old.
24.
I
Life
just,
gone.
I just don't get it. That's the
Life
good and bad
gone.
of that's the bad part of social media, bro. What we just talked
Yep.
about.
Yep.
People lose sight of reality and
It's the
they be
part I
living
hate.
in a whole new fantasy world.
That's the part of social media I hate, man.
Yep.
But speaking of uh somebody dying, R.I.P. to Unc, Uncle Jerome, Uncle
uh
Jerome,
Uncle
R.I.P.
Jerome, Uncle Jerome.
You
Did
know,
you know he was gonna die, bro, beforehand? Or who you thought was gonna die?
I said that somebody was gonna die on last week's episode. I didn't know who, but it was Uncle Jerome. I hated to see him go. I hate to see Unc go, man. But Unc, his character is gonna be one of the all-time great characters in TV shows, man. Because first of all, he played the dude who played the role perfectly.
Yeah.
Because Uncle Jerome was an OG, but like super country at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he went out though, again, I blame Louis, I blame Franklin.
Mm.
The way he went out, I blame them too. But I
I
understand.
blame
I
Louis more than anybody.
but I understand why he did it. I
Yeah.
understand why he showed up. I get that. But again, man,
I,
somebody had to go because it's the last season, Tease.
I think
Somebody got to go,
I think somebody gonna die every episode for the rest for here on out.
and it should. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I
That's how
think
it should be.
somebody gonna die every episode. I think Franklin gonna be the last man standing as he should.
Yep.
I
Yep.
think I'm ready for Teddy to go. Teddy
Yeah,
got
I'm
to
ready
get
for him to
out of
go
here.
too.
Teddy got to get up
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Uh, I think a part of it too with Jerome going there, it might have been almost like a suicide because he
Yeah.
was trying to get out the game. He
Yep.
tried to
He
get out
wanted out.
several times,
Yep.
and he just his little speech that he kind of gave, where it's a never ending thing. He was like,
Hmm.
these young boys coming in here, they don't respect the order, and so this not what you want to do. Like my life in danger, always looking over. Like he tired, he want out,
He
and so
want out.
I kind of feel like, he knew going there that might be a chance for him to get out. And so,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and I think Franklin, as hard up as he is, he loved his uncle,
He
and he
did.
he was trying to he went there to help him,
Yep.
he was trying to help his uncle in that situation, despite they
Yep.
little beef they got it on. He still
He's
chose his
still loyal to his uncle.
yeah, he still chose
He
his
still
family.
was loyal
So
to his uncle.
so I think that
I'm.
hurt him, and for how they showed him crying at the end, that was kind of
Yep.
like that was kind of touching,
Yep. I'm just glad they got there before that nigga Loquacious was finna rape Louis.
No, he was raping her.
That nigga named Loquacious.
Yeah.
I said, man, I said they gotta kill this dude immediately. Somebody pull a bullet in this dude.
He had definitely pulled her pants down to his pants. I thought he was already raping her like when they got there.
Man,
He
but
may not have got fired, but I think he had already started the process
this dude, I was like, man, shoot, somebody kill this clown, please.
with his DJ Quick hair.
DJ Quick here.
Yeah.
I'm Loquacious. Man, shut the fuck out of here. Loquacious.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm looking forward to Wednesday episode though, because I want to see what's gonna happen now after this.
Yeah, because that's how we talk, bro. I hadn't. I'm gonna tell you, I watched so much TV last week, y'all. On every show that I've watched, I caught up on every show, and I hadn't watched in like repetition. I haven't watched Snowfall in years.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I cheated, y'all. I hadn't watched so the first 2 seasons in full I saw. I kind of fell off from the third season and the fourth
Mm-hmm.
season. So what I did was I watched like the last few episodes of season 5, and then I caught up to last Wednesday.
So you missed two
So that's how
seasons.
Yeah, so I missed 2 seasons, but I feel like it's a drug movie, so I was drug shows. I was like, I ain't missed that much. So
Okay.
yeah. So I feel
Well,
like I feel
you
like I would get enough of it where it'd be cool.
well, I mean, this season is it's actually turned out to be real good.
It was good.
It's turned out to be better than last season, which I'm glad. But I just want to see who's gonna die next. I want to see if Franklin gonna get his money back. Um, and
Franklin gonna get that money back.
I want him to.
I'm pretty sure Franklin's gonna get that money back. Like
I
I
want him to.
feel like he is.
He should. Teddy know he ain't playing now. See,
He killed
Teddy
his
know.
daddy.
Yeah, Teddy know. Franklin not fucking around no more.
He shouldn't have did that. Teddy should have known better.
He should have,
He
but
should have known better. But that goes to show you how power comes to your head. Like he thinking, I got the government on my side, and that's the only thing I think the difference is. People who don't watch Snowfall and people be like, "Well, it's another drug movie, another drug series." I get it. But there's a little different drug series in the sense of it's just not about slinging crack and getting rich. It's just showing the government connection on how this stuff even got in our neighborhoods.
the
So that's
CIA. That's
right.
what it's showing.
It's a real thing. So it's
That really
it,
happened.
yeah. So I think that's the difference between this show and that one. It's just not about the big
Right.
flashiness and drugs. Like that's more what power is about. It's just about being like hood famous to me.
hmm
Um and glorifying it in a sense. But this is a little more detailed and
And that's
just
what Franklin Daddy was. That's what Franklin Daddy was trying to tell him.
yeah.
Like what you gonna do when they get tired of you? They use you up.
Yeah.
You've already done what they wanted you to do.
Hmm.
So what's gonna stop them from getting rid of you? That's
Right.
what he was trying to say. It's like, yeah, they got their agenda. They got what they wanted now.
Hmm.
And that's what Teddy's goal was to
Yeah.
put drugs in the inner city and
Hmm.
move those drugs. This is what we got.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so Teddy got to go for multiple reasons.
I think Teddy gonna go in the last episode.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go next episode.
No,
I
last
think.
episode.
Do you think Leon gonna go?
Either Leon or his
His
wife.
wife? Yeah,
Yep, either Leon or his wife.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I
that's
think
what I think.
I think either Leon or his wife gonna go. Because
Yep,
how many this episode? It's 4 more left, right?
4 more episodes left.
Yeah. So I
Yep.
think either Leon or his wife gonna go. I think Teddy
hmm
gonna go eventually, and
hmm
maybe I hope they don't kill his girlfriend.
I hope not.
Cause that's going
I
yeah,
hope
now
not.
if they kill his girlfriend that's holding his baby, you might as well say everybody did. Cause
Everybody did.
he gonna
Yeah.
go on the rampage and he
He
gonna
gonna kill everybody. He gonna kill
that's
everybody.
we already know that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. He gonna kill
Yep.
everybody in sight and
Yep.
that might be the death for him. Then in
Yep.
this that's in that sense, then he may end the show like kind of like how Denzel ended in Training Day.
Yeah.
It might be something like that
Go
because
scorch earth. He go.
yeah, yeah, he ain't gonna go out easy. That's for
No,
sure.
he not. He not. He not. Hey, before we end, we gotta talk about Swarm. You finished it.
I finished it.
So did you see what I was talking about? How episode 6, how
Yeah,
they went down a different lane?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you peep the detective? Right.
Hmm.
She was from what city?
I ain't see the city. I mean, I'm
Memphis. Memphis.
right, right, right.
So if you familiar with First 48,
Oh
you
yeah,
remember the flashy,
yeah. First,
the flashy detective?
detective. What was her name?
I forgot her
Dang,
name.
what was
Forgot her
her
name.
name? I used to know her name all the time. She had the nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
that's what this reminded me of. It's like
You're right, bro. That's his.
reminded
What
me
was that
of.
lady name?
Forgot her name.
Dang, cause
But
she
but
detective.
she was sharp. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
sharp. She was sharp.
Hmm. Yeah, that
Yep.
was that was the black lady. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see. I didn't draw that connection then, but now that you said it, yeah, she probably was Detective Mason. Yeah,
Did you like the ending?
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like the ending. So no, I didn't. I didn't
Okay.
because I wanted her to be either caught
Thank you.
or I wanted her to die
Thank you. Thank you.
because she had did so much damage. I was like, she just can't walk off into the
Thank
sunset
you.
with the person that she, who she was obsessed with. But at the same time, though, bro, it could, because of how Donald Glover directs and how his thinking
Mm-hmm.
is, it could have been a vision.
Could have
It
been.
that part could have been not real.
Could have been. Could
So
have
we
been.
don't really know. It could have just been what she wanted to happen, and it could have been just another delusion in her head.
I wanted the broad dead. I wanted her to catch a bullet.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted.
now let me ask you this: do you think she killed Marissa?
I don't know. I'm still trying to piece that together.
Yeah, yeah. I've
I'm
been
still trying to piece that together.
I've been watching a few people on YouTube, and
Mm-hmm.
people are suggesting that she's actually the one that killed him, because you remember on like episode 5 when she ran into to Leon,
Yep. Yep.
and he kept saying, "You the reason why she died," and
Mm-hmm.
when they were you killed my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
they were saying that they was drawing connections to how she had the phone and how she was texting her and stuff like that, and that she was just doing it to cover up her tracks. And then when you think about at the end when she killed her girlfriend, she killed her for the same. She got upset with Marissa because she didn't want to go to the show. So
Yep.
that's why they were saying that they think, and they were saying if you look at the pillow, she had blood on the pillow. So I'm gonna go back and watch it
I'm gonna
again.
go back and look then.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
I'm
go
like,
back
I
and look.
might have, I probably missed it, but they were saying when Marissa was found dead, it was blood on the pillow, and so it didn't really. How could blood be on a pillow if she killed herself from like cutting her wrist? So they was like, you know,
I
she
gotta
could
go
have
back
did
and look.
that as a cover up
I
because she
gotta go
was
back and
mad.
look. I
So
gotta see that. Yeah, I gotta go back and look at that.
yeah, yeah, we gotta. I gotta. I'm gonna go watch it again so I can see what
Yeah,
it is.
Swan was something else, man. That was something else. That chick Dre, boy. Whew, Lord,
Yeah,
that was a crazy lady.
she was definitely obsessed, and I like how they use real stories from other things to kind of
Yep,
sprinkle in there.
yep.
So it wasn't just all about Beyonce, but it was just like those strippers, the stripper
Mm-hmm.
part, that the strippers that killed that
They killed
guy.
that man.
That was a
Uh huh.
real story.
That was a real story.
Yeah,
Shout out to Malaya Obama for co-writing episode 5.
yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. They involved her, but this that show was good, man. Like it was, I just like I said, everything was good. I just hated the freaking ending. But
Yeah,
other than that, I really liked the show a lot. I did. I liked it a lot. So
I'm
good
gonna ask,
job.
I'm gonna ask you one more so before we go. Did you?
What's that?
I know you watched Wu-Tang last week.
Oh hell yeah, hell
So what
yeah.
did you thought about the episode?
The best episode of the entire season.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that episode.
I
That
think I
episode
think
was dope.
I think I agree with you, bro, because I told you those first two, how they call I forgot the name they call it, where they kind of do these little skits to show you like
Yeah.
of the
Yep.
album. So the
Yep.
first two, I didn't really get Raekwon's album, and I didn't really get Dirty's album because I didn't know a lot about the
Mhm.
music like that. And
Mhm.
so, but this last one, even though I didn't know a lot about Jizza, I knew um Liquor Swords, but for some reason I always thought that was a Wu-Tang album anyway. But but it was actually his album, but just
Mhm.
showing the process of how it getting them all together, that was super
Right.
cool.
That
That
was
was
dope. That
and
was
like
dope.
putting the signal out, like, and then just how they were, the thought process of just trying to be like saviors of hip hop because of
Yeah.
the radio taking over and all the
Yeah.
like the symbolism was cool. Like the ladies on
All of it.
the half naked
All
ladies
of
in
it.
the car and the alcohol and how it kind of seduces you.
Yep.
Into thinking you're doing something and it's actually taking you to
Distraction.
a bad place. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. It's taking you to a bad place. So and that's we know that's true. So
And lastly, that Liquid Swords album was a dope ass album. I remember when it dropped. I was in high school. I love that damn album. So that's why for me, the episode for me was so great because I remember living in that moment when that album dropped. How I love that album. That album was like everything to me, like from the first track all the way through. And then like people don't realize Inspector Deck is probably one of the best rappers in the group, but he just didn't get the love like that. But he can
Yeah,
rap,
yeah,
and Jizza can rap. Like it's just that episode was everything for me. And we got one more episode left, I believe. So it's gonna show us the last how they make that last album, what RZA had to do to get everybody to do this album. So I can't wait to see what they show.
yeah. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I'm not a. I'm. Everybody knows. I've said this on the show. I'm not a big hip hop
Yeah,
historian,
we know. We know.
so I know very basic and
Hmm.
but yeah, I thought that was cool. It was dope how they did that one.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. So, hey, you got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to say a shout out to my baby sister, Brittany. Just had a birthday. Happy birthday,
Oh, go Shawty.
oh
It's your
shawty,
birthday.
it's her birthday. Yeah. So we celebrated Brittany all weekend. Shout out to my friend, my girl Lex. Her birthday as well. So I'm giving my birthday shout outs. Happy birthday, Lex.
Happy birthday,
Um,
Lex. Happy birthday,
who
Brett.
else? I think that's it. That's all I got. Prayers to Samira. Hope everything goes well. I know that it will. And
Hmm.
I'm definitely I'll be praying for y'all this week.
Okay. All right. I got shout out to my brothers at the Original English podcast. They've been listening to the last three episodes. Couple of them got some words for you, Tease, about Rocky.
Oh God.
About
Everybody
that.
got words for me. Y'all just leave me alone, okay? With y'all 1980s and Eye the Tiger,
Hey,
Good
hey,
Boy Anthem, okay?
Tease. That's because Tease they old niggas. That's why. You
That's
know.
why y'all all old. Y'all all old. Y'all that struck a nerve. That's
Oh man. Yeah,
yeah.
but
You know what? That's
shout.
what that's how I know something to do now. So the next time I'm with a guy I'm dating and he gets me upset, I'm gonna tell him that's why Eye the Tiger is trash. That's how I'm gonna hit him.
That's gonna be spicy. That's gonna
That's
be
how I'm gonna
spicy.
hit him. Yep.
Hey, that's spicy right there. That's spicy. Hey, T, and make sure you watch the Final Four this weekend. All right,
I ma'am.
make sure you watch that, and Tease, I told you I text you. There's a little stuff going on in Forest Park Thursday and Friday. You know, you and the homegirls, y'all should go check that out. I think you'll like it
I ma'am. Because
and
my
report back.
my car in the shop now.
Hmm.
So I'll be back up. So I can be back in these streets just in time for the summer.
Get back, get back out here, Tease.
Back in time for the Final Four and for the playoffs for the NBA playoffs.
The game needs you, Tease.
The game does not need me.
The game needs you.
Probably the weakest link in the game. If the game needs
Oh
me,
my
bro,
god.
this is a horrible game that's being played right now.
Oh my god.
If the game need me, this is really bad.
Oh man. Hey, but make sure y'all subscribe to the pod,
Yes,
Apple Podcast, Spotify. Make sure
yes,
you like the IG page and make
yes.
sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Some of this, some of that pod.
All of that.
Um, keep leaving us comments. Make sure you share those likes. Just share the podcast, people. That's all we want y'all to do.
Yes, and comment.
And comment. Definitely
Mhm.
comment. And again, we'll be back at this next week. We're going to talk about, I'm sure it's going to be a full week because the NBA playoffs is coming right around the corner.
Y'all got
And next,
an episode coming up too. I mean, a couple of
yeah,
weeks. I think y'all got an
couple of
episode.
weeks.
Yeah. So.
And I'm going to tell y'all about the New Edition concert that I was at. I'm going to talk
Oh
about that
yes,
too.
I love new.
Yeah, I'm talk
Those
about
my
that
boys.
too.
Those my boy. I can't believe
Yeah,
I missed them this year, but yeah,
that
because
was it.
I want to hear. I want to get your thoughts on
Oh,
Aaron
I
Hall.
wait. Yeah, I will. Don't you worry about it. I will.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
will.
All right.
But
So
next week we back at it.
we back at it, y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Looks like we already gone because bro he got stuck again. So all right.